Hello and welcome to another episode of Moxi Moments with me, Todd Steinberg, your Master Teacher Training Specialist with Windermere Services Company. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the People Overview section. This is a unique way to view your folks within MoxiWorks. Digging a little deeper, we're going to also talk about how you organize your people in Moxi. This is huge. This is the working phase of Moxi. And then neighborhood news, the super cool drip email marketing piece that's built within MoxiWorks that's free for you to use. Take advantage of it, guys. Okay, the overview. So we can view people by way of the full list, all of your folks at once. You can just pop it up. We're going to get into that in a sec. You can view people by way of the sales flow. Where are they at in that real estate sales flow cycle? Recommended actions. This is where MoxiWorks is actually coaching you on the folks that you may not have reached out to recently and giving you suggestions on what you can do to stay on top of those relationships. You can add people directly into MoxiWorks yourself. These are really cool, simple contact fields that you're adding information to, and it flows right back over into the Exchange account. So it's really cool. Recently viewed. These are the folks that you have most recently worked on, the contact files, or maybe you've set somebody up with transactions in Moxi. You can get right back to that contact instantly by seeing those recently viewed folks. Now, getting into the full list. This is where the working phase really begins within MoxiWorks. This is how you organize. Now, when you see the My People section, all of your contacts are just going to flow right on over from the Exchange, and they show up on that right hand side. Now I can filter the people by way of many different options. I can see where people are at in the sales flow and just see those folks. I can see the system categories that Moxi has available, meaning the new people that have come into the system that have not been addressed. I can see my buyers and my sellers. Those are people I physically told MoxiWorks that they're a buyer or seller when I move them into the sales flow. I can see my personal or collaborator contacts. These are system categories that move people out of the marketing side of Moxi, but does not remove them from my database. They're not gone. They're just told. I just told Moxi, hey, I'm not marketing to these people. They're my personal friends, or there are other real estate agents that I work with. I can also view people by way of subscription. I can see the neighborhood news folks, the Visibility Plus folks, or the people I added to the listing announcements. And if I scroll down a little further, I can even organize people into my own personal groups. So I can click Manage Groups, I can name a group, add it, and then I can start moving people into my own groups, my A's, my B's, my C's, my farm areas. Realtors, I can have just a big list of all my real estate agents and dump them in there, all my friends. But then once I've added my groups, then what I need to do is add people to them. And so what you do is you just select the people you wish to add to a particular group, and then click on Add Group at the top, and then choose collaborator or personal if you need to move people out of the system flow, or choose one of your groups, and once you select it, you just click Done, and boom, those people are in. And then you can go in and add them to another group. So you can add as many people as you want to as many different groups as you want. The only ones you can't double up on are the collaborator and personal groups. You have to choose one or the other when it comes to those Moxi system groups. The same thing applies to subscriptions. So again, I select the people I wish to add to a subscription, click on Add Subscription, and then choose which one I want to add them to. Neighborhood News, click, and then I go in and I choose which email address I wish the piece to go to and the zip code I want the market stats to reflect. You can only choose by way of zip code. You can add people to multiple zip codes by adding multiple subscriptions, but I wouldn't recommend that, because when they receive that email piece, the drip marketing piece, they can go in and change a zip code to choose whatever area they want to receive market stats for. Let your clients decide for themselves. The listing announcement subscription, super cool, because this is where you can send out by way of drip email a simple little email to your clients, your sphere, the people that you know that you've just recently listed a property or just recently sold a property. You are reminding them that you are still an active agent, keeping top of mind. Way cool. Now, neighborhood news, how does it work? It's a marketed piece all around you. It's about you. So this piece goes out to your client. When they click through to see the information, it takes them right to your agent website where all of the market stats reside. And so when they're on your site, they're on your site. They can go and click on a bunch of different stuff that you may have, but they can also go in and change the zip code. They can see other areas. They have market stat information on solds and listed and all that sort of stuff. Really super cool stuff. Way, way, way cool. Okay, when it comes to learning new technology, as I always say, all you have to do is have fun and play. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next edition of Moxi Moments.